I'm Matt Barnes, 14-year NBA vet and world champion with the Golden State Warriors. I know a little bit about what it takes to survive in this league. I made a living off of cutting from the weak side, cutting from the baseline, cutting right in front of you. I want to give these guys some tips to help them last and prepare them for what they're about to embark on. You're the leader out here. Point guards are like quarterbacks. People see the highlights, the Sports Center reels, the top 10 plays, but they don't understand all the behind-the-scenes work. College was more of a sprint, but in the NBA, it's a marathon. I want to take these guys through the full scope and give them an understanding of what it's going to take for them not only to make it, but last in this league. The film doesn't lie. Studying those guys to a T is the key. All these guys have a lot of accolades. College All-American, Big 12 Player of the Year means nothing. Son of a former player, they're coming for you. Coach K endorses you, he better be ready every single night. Can you live up to the hype? I'm Matt Barnes, and this is your wake-up call. Grayson, it's my teammate, man, good friend. Earl Watson, former coach of the Phoenix Suns.
What's up, Jay? How you doing?
Good.
What's up,
guy?
Tell me, like, when you think of the NBA, what do you think and what do you see for the evolution of your career?
I see, especially how the game is now, a lot more space. There's a lot more space on the court. I mean, you need 4, sometimes 5 guys that can shoot the ball. And so I think for me, you know, I've been a 2-guard most of my life and I had to play the point some at Duke. So I think I'm someone who can handle the ball up top, or I know how to play off other guys. And so I think that's gonna help me a lot, is being like a secondary playmaker where I'm playing off, being ready to shoot, attacking closeouts. And then using my athleticism, I got to pick up the defensive end at the next level and become a good defender.
I think a lot of players make a mistake coming in the NBA thinking, I'm gonna score 20 points a game, I'm gonna do this and I do that. And I think a good way for young players to stand out is be that one dog, which you are, but then playing defense. Mm-hmm. Earl used to do it when he first came to the NBA. Earl's like a throwback point guard. Well, he played with GP, but he'll pick you up 94 feet. And that's uncomfortable. Like, okay, I'm gonna get above, but every single time down the court, you have to work and you're turning them and you're tiring them out. You know, and you're able to do that in spurts because as a rookie in your first couple of years, you're not gonna be playing 35 minutes a game. So really try to attack that defensive side. And I think early on, that's the way you're gonna be able to stand out because, like I said, your chart scores are off the chart and your ability to play offense is, everyone knows what you can do. So I think where you can really separate yourself and really make a name for yourself early is coming in with that defensive dog mentality.
Mm-hmm. You know, what's the one thing I could work on before our first game comes that'll put me in a better position?
So just understand that at the end of the day, all that passion, everything you fight for can be the right way, but it may come out wrong if it costs your team technical fouls or you getting ejected or, you know, a point here and there, you know what I mean? And it took me a while because, like I said, I played the same way. And I always thought I'm playing hard, but I want you play hard with a purpose. Play hard with focus and, you know, keep your emotions in check. Never give anyone else the chance to toy with your emotions. Those are yours because that's a lot to give away.
I peeped your game winner already. You like going to your left and shooting that runner.
Yeah.
I know that's your go-to. So you're gonna have to give me another counter to that.
Yeah.
Because I peep it. You can do it every time. NBA players, we figure out repetition quickly. This is where I think you could be great, and I hope you get into a situation where they let you do it because you're so multi-talented. Offensively, when you run a pick and roll, and this is important for rookies to know. You see the ball, Matt? You have the ball. Think of this like always, like almost like a street fight. I can never let my hands get into your chest. Mm-hmm. So you got to move my hands out the way. A lot of NBA players, when they come into the league, they just play basketball. A lot of veterans, when they're in the league, they realize if I can grab you and move you, I'm good. The minute you let my hands get into your chest, I'm gone. Mm-hmm. So you gotta move that hand, and you gotta work on staying lower than your defender's shoulders. The lowest shoulders are gonna win. And they're gonna fear you because of the fact that you can shoot. So they're gonna give you some space, but not too much space. And every chance they get to crowd your space to get in you, you gotta back them up. So when players play, they get up here and they get in here, and a lot of times they think the game is in front of them, the game is behind them. Whether it's the trail man hit him for a 3, or whether I don't like what I have and I bring it back out, he has to come out here because you can shoot. And this is called like an angle pick and roll. Angle pick and roll is like the back of my shoulders or to the corner of half court. I can see everything. I can go left, I can go right. They can't send me any direction. He's gonna come set the screen. I'm a big believer of misdirection. When I was with Gary Payton, he would look the opposite way and then go this way. but you should never turn your back. GP turned his back. He's a 6'4", 6'5", big point guard. Come in, crowd your space, back it up, and then go back at him. So if I'm gonna go left, I'm going right, because I'm looking at the defense behind my defender. I heard Paul Pierce say this. The person in front of me does not exist. I'm gonna beat him no matter what. I gotta look at where Matt Man is, and that bottom defender that's gonna tell me the rotations of the team. And before you go into the game, you should already know the rotations of the defense. You study that film, right? You know how they play defense and how they guard. Come off, boom, boom, come off, and then bigs are gonna be back if they fear you can beat them to the rim. But for you, they might be up. Learn to split it, snake it, Matt roll out. First shot is always me. Second opportunity is always Matt. If he's not open for the three, and if I can get closer and I don't have any, the floater's gonna be key. Or if he's not open, corner three is gonna always be open. So you start learning patterns, because it's only so many patterns defensively a team or a player can do. And once you learn the patterns of the other team, you can manipulate your offense. And you have so many skills and tools to do it. But with you have to stay low. You raise up sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to stay low, and you too athletic to let somebody like push you off a pick and roll.
So you're up there in that upper 5% of athleticism, but it's a whole mental approach, how you approach the game, how you study, what you know about your opponents. The film never lies, tendencies never lie. So just going into that game, giving yourself the best chance to guard and to be ready is the key. When you first go into training camp, get your team's offense and just, get with the coach. Learn the offense, watch the other team's defense. Players get better, but they really don't change their tendencies. So being able to give yourself the best chance by mentally preparing yourself is gonna be the longevity you look for.
You're gonna get into foul trouble because refs are gonna give you, and they're not gonna give you any leeway. Can't get frustrated, just take it and laugh, because that's a part of being a rookie. And you're gonna wake up in January or February like, damn, what city am I in the middle of the night? You're not gonna know where you're at. Like, that rookie wall is real. You're gonna hit that, but enjoy it, embrace it, and I'm glad you met him, because you can learn a lot from him. And I'm glad I met you, because I'm a fan of your passion and your edge for winning. I'm excited to see where you go, see what you do with your career. And this is a game where players love to give away. And one day you're gonna have to give that away too, just don't forget, right? All right, appreciate you.
Yeah, thanks.
Good luck, bro. Yep.